Yeah, I think for this club, it's huge, and I think they're not trying to go about it and say it in a different way. I think they've said it publicly, they've said it personally to the guys and the team, but there's a huge emphasis on it.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. With an unrivaled history on the field and universal praise off it, the New York Cosmos have earned the moniker Global Soccer Ambassadors. But there's one title that's eluded them, U.S. Open Cup champion.
Here come the Cosmos. Stokeland enters the box, shoots, Cosmos win. Hunter Gorski.
Since their historic reboot, the Cosmos have felt the Cup's highs as well as its lows. Tonight, motivated by past missteps, the Cosmos have another chance. Their mission is clear: put down the revolution and take the next step towards claiming the Cup and earning the one crown still missing. And welcome to the fifth round of the Lamar U.S. Open Cup, round of 16 from St. John's University. The New York Cosmos trying to break through to the quarterfinals against the New England Revolution. Here is how it all shapes up. The winner of this match will host the winner of Philadelphia and the New York Red Bulls. That match underway down in Chester, Pennsylvania. Yesterday, Chicago and Seattle. Moving on, there is Cosmos defender Hunter Freeman. He knows how important this match is to the New York Cosmos. We caught up with the veteran.
It's huge, and I think, they're not trying to go about it and say it in a different way. I think they've said it publicly, they've said it, personally to the guys and the team, but there's a huge emphasis on it.
We know what this means to New York. What does it mean to New England? Jay Heaps, some changes to his lineup compared to what they put out there in the fourth round at Carolina as New England tries to get back to the Cup champion. They won it in 2007. Here is their starting 11, and the big change in net. Bobby Shuttlesworth gets the start. Remember, Brad Knighton started the prior three matches, 2 in MLS plus 1 in the Open Cup in that win at Carolina 2 weeks ago. On the other side, for the New York Cosmos, Gio Savarese keeping the same starting 11 here for the fifth round match against New England that the Cosmos put out against NYCFC back on June 15th, a 1-0 victory. Danny Zatella with the only goal in the 88th minute on a brilliant cross. He headed it in, courtesy of Johandri Orozco. Jimmy Maurer in net. Ayose, the left back. Mendez, Reversio, his second match of the year with Freeman on the right side. The Cosmos will hope to get plenty of speed from their wings. Guenzati on the right side. Orozco on the left to break by a New England midfield that has been terrific here in 2016. New England currently in a race for the top spot in the Eastern Conference in MLS. Right now, they are currently tied for 7th in the East, but it's a logjam. 19 points for the Revolution, certainly well within reach of the top spots in the table in Major League Soccer. There's the veteran defender for the New York Cosmos, Hunter Freeman, taking the pitch along with his teammates at Belson Stadium, Jamaica, New York, on the campus of St. John's University. This is the third straight appearance of the Cosmos in the 5th round. They lost to Philly 2 years ago in PKs. They lost last year at the New York Red Bulls. And now trying to break through for the first time to the quarterfinals. So the Cosmos and New England Revolution line up prior to this round of 16 matchup. And as they do, we will take a pause here and join the national anthem before this matchup, the first ever meeting between these two franchises from Queens here tonight. Supporters for the New York Cosmos, they want the cup. For a team out of the NASL, this is their one path to CONCACAF. MLS teams have far more options. New York Cosmos, one of 2 teams still remaining out of the North American Soccer League. Fort Lauderdale Strikers will face Orlando City SC also tonight as they bid for a spot among the final 8. Round of 16 here tonight from St. John's University. Cosmos have had plenty of time to gear up for this match. Beat NYCFC on June 15th. Not too far from here in Queens, but up in the Bronx at Fordham University, Jack Coffey Field. They allowed the game to come to them, and it finally did in the 88th minute. These fans went nuts in another borough when Danny Zatella headed in the cross from Orozco to give the Cosmos the 1-0 lead and eventual win. Cosmos were on this pitch a little less than a month ago. They beat Jersey Express in the 3rd round. That's when they entered this Open Cup competition. New England entering in the 4th round. Jay Heap's squad a winner on a rainy night. They were delayed 2.5 hours midway through their matchup in Cary, North Carolina against the Railhawks, but survived 1-0 in extra time. Zachary Arivo with the goal in the 103rd minute. Gio Savarese. This competition has taken on new meaning for this franchise since their reboot season in 2013. 3 straight years they've beaten an MLS opponent. Never have they beaten 2. They will try to do so here tonight against the New England Revolution. Revs Saturday, 2-0 loss at DC United after they had won 2 straight. Winners of 4 of 5 before that defeat, so they are playing at a higher level than we saw earlier in the season. Some inconsistencies from Jay Heap's squad. Both teams, no question, going for it. Notably the Cosmos. Publicly, they have said that. New England making the big change in net. Bobby Shuttleworth. He is known as Big Save Bob. Started the first 14 games in MLS for New England. Last 3 overall matches, 2 in MLS, 1 in the Open Cup, started by Brad Knighton. Jimmy Maurer again in net for the Cosmos. No surprise there. Notable changes for New England. Juan Agudelo moves up. He's their striker. Bunbury among the starting 11. Along the right wing, Steve Newman, central midfielder, supporting Agudelo, making his season debut. Javon Watson, the defender, moving up to the defensive midfield spot, along with Scott Caldwell, a mainstay there. Samba among the central defenders, along with the captain, Gonçalves. Andrew Farrell, who's played well at the right back spot, is there again for New England. And Jordan McCrary, who is on the right side against Carolina, now on the left. And away we go in this 5th round matchup in the U.S. Open Cup. And again, winner tonight of this one will host the winner of Philly and the New York Red Bulls. That match started at 7 p.m. in Chester, Pennsylvania. Red Bulls already with a 1-0 lead. New York Cosmos as the host in white. New England Revolution, they're in blue, and they've gotten very accustomed to wearing these colored kits. Last home game at Gillette Stadium was May 28th. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be with you. Our production produced by One World Sports and being transmitted by U.S. Soccer on their YouTube channel. It's served in by Freeman into the area, and it sails into the arms of Bobby Shuttleworth from Western New York, 29 years old, from Tonawanda. The notable change for Jay Heaps. The age-old question for MLS coaches in the middle of the season: to what degree will they play this one out, go all in? Key reserves for New England here tonight: Kamara, Wynn, Rowe, among others. Kai Kamara acquired last month from Columbus. Lee Wynn, their ultimate playmaker. It's served long here by Gonçalves. Back comes Bovair. Heads it back to Jimmy Maurer. 2nd minute. Both teams feeling each other out, and we have no score here from St. John's. Maurer has to be careful. He got that one away underneath the scissor kick of Agudelo. Played up into the middle. Bovair sends it forward. Everyone reaching up with their arms. Samba was ahead of the pack, offside on the Cosmos here in the 3rd. Last 2 years, plus this one, Cosmos 6-2 in the Open Cup competition. And again, trying to avoid a knockout at the hands of an MLS opponent in the 5th round. Served long by Shuttleworth. Ayose. Bunbury picks it up. Serves it into the area. No one's home. It sails through. Throw-in coming up for the Cosmos. Teal Bunbury playing on the right side tonight. Agudelo opportunistic. Reversio keeps hold. Zatella sprays it into the middle, where it's worked back to Guenzati. Long ball from Arango to the left side. Cosmos open up the field. Orozco runs onto it. Here's the cross, and it sails by Guenzati, who has camped out in front. But that's what the Cosmos want to do. Use their speed on the wings. Johandri Orozco. It's New York. We'll call it a late arriving crowd. Starting to settle into the supporters section. 4th minute, no score. Bovair to midfield. Carlos Mendez pushing up, the captain for the Cosmos. Out to Ayose. Receives it from Orozco. Re-engages him. Zatella. Ayose. You can see the Revs. They are pressing. Reversio. Cracked the starting 11 against NYCFC. Freeman headed back the other way. Out to Agudelo. Bunbury, coming over from the right side, is fouled. Reversio. They really missed him. And while Jimmy Ockford filled in quite nicely among the central defenders for New York, the experience Reversio brings, no question, was missed. Dealt with knee issues throughout the NASL spring season, did not play. He's back now for the Open Cup. Gonçalves. Arrieta pressing. Work back to Shuttleworth. Shanked it. Finally comes down to the toe of Agudelo. Farrell has played nicely recent weeks at right back. Taken down the right side. Turned upfield. And a foul. And it's on New England. This time on Steve Newman, making his season debut. 6th minute, we're scoreless. This is the round of 16 and the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Caldwell. Work to the outside by Watson. Another over-the-top ball. See, Mendez held his man. It's nudged back to Jimmy Maurer. Through the legs that time of Newman. And then taken away, but a foul on Javon Watson. He appeared for Jamaica in the Copa America Centenario. Played the full 90 against Mexico and Uruguay. And included a match at the Rose Bowl before 83,000 against Mexico. And Watson was a mainstay for Jamaica during that run. Ayose goes long. Orozco is offside. You can see the word championships lining Belson Stadium, home of St. John's University. They won a big championship before this field opened. Back in 1996. Won the College Cup. Dr. Dave Mazur has taken them to 4 College Cups. Turnover by the Cosmos. Here's Bunbury. Caldwell returns it. Zatella steps in and takes it away. Danny Zatella, injured earlier this year, has played at a high level since. Misfire that time in the return to Guinzotti. Here's Watson. Again, centrally located. Holding midfielder here tonight, up from his spot on the back line. Gonçalves out wide. McCrary puts on the moves here against Guinzotti. Knocked away. Big tackle. Carlos Mendez for the Cosmos. New York quickly up the field. Arango lost control. Samba was fouled, it looked like. They let it go. Arrieta with the throw-in. Arango serves it in. A race for Arrieta. A lot of contact. Shuttleworth wanted more there on Jairo Arrieta for taking out Jordan McCrary. Nice thought by Arango. McCrary stepped in. So we approach now the 10th minute. Haven't seen a big chance yet for either side. Jairo Arrieta. Last year faced New England a couple of times as a member of DC United. 15 starts. He scored 5 times with 2 assists and guiding DC to the Eastern Conference semifinals. New England in blue. on the road from Foxborough, Mass. And New York Cosmos in their home whites. Not too far a trip from their base out near Uniondale, Long Island. Cosmos kick off the NASL's fall season. 22-match fall campaign begins against Ottawa Fury FC with that match on One World Sports. While New England will continue this long, let's call it strange trip. They have not played at home since May 28th. Next up for New England is a road match at Montreal. Taken back by Bovair. Touch out wide. Orozco trying to lead. Guenzati makes the run. McCrary heads it out, and we have our first corner kick of the night in front of the Cosmos supporters. In swinger, and that is why Iose is there to take it. Has a man short as well. And goes to Orozco. Here's the cross. Knocked back out. Hunter Freeman serves it left side of the area. And that's thwarted. Kept in by the Cosmos. Bovair taken down. Play on. Reversed into the area. Swept away. And now they come back to the foul. Free kick here for New York in the 12th minute. Hunter Freeman steps up to it. Steve Newman with some words for the referee. Freeman takes aim. Whips it into the area. Knocked away. Out to Satella. Takes it down. And it's knocked down again. Oh, that was taken right between the eyes. Diego Fagundes gave it up. Orozco looked like he slipped. And that is the indication for the officials. Took a spill on the turf. And now Mendez with the foul. Gio Severese looking on. He doesn't think he saw anything. Something both teams are fighting for, depending on the angle, is the glare right now. This is what you get this time of the year as we near 8 o'clock at night on the East Coast. Days of sunlight still long. This is clearly a conversation between referee and captain, as Juan Arango had some words as well, but Carlos Mendez, Cosmos captain, handles this. From midfield. Into the area, just past Bunbury. He was taken down by Mendez, backing up to it, and Mara was there. Bovair. Let's see, Watson made a full run. New England has been very aggressive. Taken down here by McCrary. Connects with Fagundes. Jimmy Maurer must be careful against this glare, but communicating with his back line. Turnover, Cosmos on the attack. Arrieta doubled, kept control. Reinforcement comes, and Freeman serves it to Bovair. Bovair, outlets. Far side brought down, served into the area, was on the foot right there. Rebound is kicked well wide. One of the better build-ups there from the New York Cosmos comes in the 15th. Jimmy Maurer, former star at South Carolina. Terrific shot stopper. Cosmos have not allowed much in the state of New York, if you will. Bunbury. New England tightly packed. Smart by the striker. Agudelo pulls it out. Agudelo fouled. Danny Zatella. Farrell trying a quick restart. And now receives a warning. Cosmos were perfect at home during the NASL spring season, gave up just one goal. That was it. They shut out Jersey Express here at Belson Stadium in the third round of the Open Cup. Shut out NYCFC. Loose in the area. Caldwell flips it in. Maurer gets to it, dives, and makes a stop. A lot of weapons in the area for New England. Gio Savarese was very clear in saying their attack, their work in the midfield is the strength. Need to try and exploit New England's defense, which has been a struggle. Reversio cut that last one out for the Cosmos. Here's Guinzotti now. Hunter Freeman pushing up. Bovair with a step. Tried to loft it in. Orozco didn't make the run. Farrell cleared it. And back comes Freeman. Look clean. Throw in for New York. Indeed it was for Guinzotti. Guinzotti playing the ball the entire time. Didn't clip McCrary. Fagundes. It's met by Reversio. Watson to midfield. Nice push up there, Mendez. Zatella. Orozco, can he get there? Knocked out. Deflection off of Orozco. Well played by Farrell. '18th minute, we're scoreless. This is the round of 16 and the U.S. Open Cup 2016. Ed Cohen with you. Our production from One World Sports on U.S. Soccer's YouTube page. The winner of this match will host the winner of Philadelphia and the New York Red Bulls, Jay Heaps. He was part of the team that won the Cup in 2007 with New England. Fired up about some recent calls. Andrew Farrell, his fourth year with New England. Native of Louisville, Kentucky. Played for the Louisville Cardinals. Played on this pitch against St. John's. Former Big East Defensive Player of the Year. Taken down by the Cosmos. Worked up along to Agudelo. Goes over the top. Race now for Bunbury. He's there. Challenged by Mendez. Bunbury for the trailer now. Caldwell up along to Watson. Good build up here from New England. McCrary with a cross. It sails back. Maurer lets it go. And then it's kicked out by Iose. Maurer, his body language clearly saying let it go. Remember, there is the glare there. You have to wonder if that was an issue for Iose. And now it's a corner kick for New England in the 20th. Tough sun. And now Newman. Corner. Headed away that time by Bovair. No one happier that Bovair got to that one than the fellow Spaniard. Iose. We should mention a huge moment for Iose in his life. Recently received his green card. Terrific for the native of Spain. Last year's Emirates Cosmos Player of the Year. Wardrobe malfunction. Juan Agudelo ready to go. Reversio goes long. Throwing again for New York here in the 21st. At the break at Talon Energy Stadium along the Delaware River in Chester, Pennsylvania, New York Red Bulls lead the Philadelphia Union 1-0. Winner of this match gets the winner of that one. Through ball. Flag up. Offside on Guinzotti. Terrific pass by Hunter Freeman. Let's take another look. That was actually Bovair for Guinzotti. Freeman extends his heel. He tripped up Fagundes. And now Fagundes with the foul. Payback. Diego Fagundes has been booked. Yellow card here in the 22nd. So Fagundes, the first under caution in this round of 16 match. Reversio. Guinzotti was taken down. McCrary heads it out. It's the throw-in. And ball, Juan Arango. Remember, the winner of the U.S. Open Cup qualifies for CONCACAF Champions League. It's the only route for an NASL team, MLS squads, with far more options. Hence the value, no question, for the New York Cosmos. A lot of contact there, brought down. Fagundes with a laser, rip wide. Took that down. Diego Fagundes with one of the better opportunities for New England. This is how he earned the first yellow card of the match. That was retaliation. Not sure if the referees saw the first trip. And Fagundes booked in the 22nd. And back to the live pictures. Scoreless in the 24th. Iose. Tap back out. Arango tried to connect with Orozco. Watson serves it out. Farrell trying to split two defenders, and he's tripped. Strong take there by Andrew Farrell. Farrell and Arango. They tried a quick restart. Cosmos not fooled. They'll bring it back. Jose Gonçalves, native of Portugal, wearing the captain's armband and arguing the case that everybody was set up. Ed Cohen with you with the action from St. John's University. Brought to you by One World Sports on the U.S. Soccer Outlet. New England Revolution. New York Cosmos, first ever meeting, given it's the Cosmos' fourth year in their reboot. Returned in 2013. Direct kick for the Revs. Newman plays it in. Knocked away that time. Now come the Cosmos. Trying the long ball. Race for it. Iose way out of position. But coming off a free kick, found himself up on the right side. And the Cosmos find themselves with the throw-in. Iose not retreating back to his left back spot. 26th minute now. Reversio. Touchback out wide to Freeman. Serves it into the middle. Guenzati. Ball loose to Arrieta. Bovair. And it got away. It was right there. And now Fagundes working with the ball at his foot. Long ball from Caldwell. Maurer takes it in the area. A note, Juan Agudelo, we saw him change his jersey earlier. Wearing 17 as usual to begin the match. He is now wearing jersey number 77 in navy blue. Bovair. Orozco lines it to the middle. Nice feed into the area. A shot. Save Shuttlesworth. Huge against Arrieta. Terrific build up. The best for either team so far. Cosmos with a golden chance. Shuttleworth. Give Arrieta a pat on the back. What a touch from Arango. Arrieta. Stone cold save by Big Save Bob. Wow. Corner kick Cosmos. In swinger. Hunter Freeman has a man short. Serves this one into the area. Guenzati, full volley. And almost kicked that one to Brooklyn. Goal kick here for Shuttleworth. Zatella, and now Iose. New England exerted so much energy pressing early. Here they come again off the turnover. Bunbury for the trailer. Served out wide. Run onto by McCrary. 10 yards out. Watson steps over it. Worked out wide again to Javon Watson. Loose ball taken back by the Cosmos. Zatella. Frees it up. Orozco on the right side. Give and go into the area. And it rolls away. Goal kick. We have seen Johandri Orozco normally on the left side. Supporters out in full force for New York. There's Agudelo, remember again, switching jerseys to number 77, so he has no last name on his kit. Shaken up in that race for the ball against Reversio. Iose. Long ball again. Cosmos control. Ruben Bovair loves to settle this group in the midfield. Similar tactics taken by Iose. Mendez lofts it over the top. Offside on New York, and frustration there. I believe that's their third offside. And it comes here in the 30th with no score. And now a man down for New England. Looked like It was Juan Agudelo. He was terrific in May, had a goal or an assist in 4 straight matches for Jay Heaps. Former Revolution defender for 9 years. Began his MLS career back with the Miami Fusion after a college career at Duke. Trying to stretch out Juan Agudelo. Gio Savarese, head coach of the Cosmos in his 4th year. 2 NASL titles in his first 3 seasons. Proverbial tip of the cap to New England entering this match. Knows how strong they are at finding space. This is a technical group, the Revolution, but Gio Savarese was very clear. We mentioned this earlier. The Cosmos need to use their speed to get through the midfield, because against a back line that struggled for New England, the opportunities could be there. Agudelo will step off for now. Far from positive body language, this is a New England team with some stars available among the 18. Chris Tierney, Kellen Rowe, Kai Kamara, and certainly Lee Wynn. And while Jay Heaps made some changes later in their 4th round match against Carolina, you know he didn't want to make a move this early. But the good news is he also has this young man, Zachary Erivo, who has scored the winner against Carolina in extra time, now comes on in the 32nd for Agudelo. Can't miss him with that hair. Erivo met by 3 Cosmos and still gets free. Takes a big angle, could not keep it in. Beyond the byline for a goal kick. Two subs remaining for New England. Arrieta. Poked away that time by Watson. Airborne from Zatella. Orozco waiting. Into the area. Foul called on the Cosmos. Jairo Arrieta in the 33rd. Nice touch by Orozco. Samba. Arrieta. There's contact on both sides. Foul goes on Arrieta. Flick on header, met quickly by Mendez. Kept in by Zatella. Good work along the far touch line. Bover to Arango. Threaded out to Guinzotti. Freeman overlaps. Stacking the right side. Hunter Freeman lets it fly off the body of McCrary. Guinzotti could have allowed more space for Hunter Freeman to operate after the overlapping run. And now Freeman looking for all that space here for a long throw-in. 34th minute. Here it comes. Loose in the area, and it rolls to Shuttleworth. Looked like Orozco was pleading for at least a hold there, trying to get the referee's attention. Roversio. Through ball. Freeman. He's been in other clubs in MLS. Says that the Cosmos take this U.S. Open Cup far more seriously than any other team he's played for. The veteran defender from Tyler, Texas. Hunter Freeman alluding to the recent run of success, wins against NYCFC twice now. New York Red Bulls 2 years ago in the 4th round. Over the top, Freeman jostled for in the area. Samba. Guenzati takes it back. Freeman unloads, bends it into the area, headed wide that time by Arrieta, climbing the back of Samba. Plenty of time, whips it in. Arrieta won the ball, didn't have the angle. 36th minute, we are scoreless. 5th round U.S. Open Cup. Cosmos in white, New England Revolution in blue. Revs have made one sub, Arrivo. Number 21 coming on for Agudelo, who was shaken up, trying to stretch him out, and then came off. Jose took it down. Arrivo dropped it off. Samba for Javon Watson. Watson with the yellow shoes. Touch from McCrary. Right to the head. Taken back that time by Guenzati. Reversio. Guenzati clipped from behind. Looked to be incidental from Jordan McCrary. Jimmy Maurer leads Mendez. Cosmos have been better on the ball. Down the left side. Here's a cross on the ground. Loose in front for the Cosmos. Goal! They have scored in the 38th minute, and it's Ruben Bover. New York Cosmos have a 1-0 lead. And they are going crazy on Union Turnpike. The Cosmos in front. Let's watch the buildup. Cross on the ground. They'll touch the trailer. He had all day to collect and score. Arrieta won that spot from Gonsalves. Shuttleworth in no man's land. Bover has the goal. Clip those heels, young man. That was pretty. And the New York Cosmos strike first here in the 5th round of the Open Cup. Ruben Bover had arguably the prettiest goal for the Cosmos during the NASL spring season. That was against Tampa Bay back on May 22nd. The buildup from the Cosmos there, terrific. Let's see the response from New England. 39th minute here. Jairo Arrieta with the terrific give in the box. And Bover had all day to take that shot and draw Shuttleworth out. Arango and Arrieta terrific together all year long. And it is a Cosmos goal in the 38th. Ruben Bover. As good a box-to-box player. Maybe not known for his offense, but certainly can find the seams in the right spots. 1-0 New York. Ruben Bover looked up to Raul, legendary Spaniard. Game changer for New York, an early goal. Question is how they'll attack it now. Gonçalves, central defender here along with Samba. Samba's growth illustrated by his name, his younger days known as Sambinha. Now he's earned the title of Samba, number 40 in navy blue for New England. Bunbury brings it down, avoids a tackle, flag goes up. Foul on the Cosmos as Bunbury tried to turn the corner, I believe, on Iose. Still glare for both these teams to deal with. It is not as bad as it was earlier in this first half. And now both Newman and Caldwell stand over it for New England here in the 42nd. Just inside the touchline. Full sacrifice. Headed out that time by, I believe, Iose. Served into the box. Headed away again. Lead for Guenzati. Knocked down at midfield. Arrieta wins that ball. Lead now for Guenzati. Moves in against McCrary. Steps over it. It's actually Gonçalves, the captain. Takes it away for New England. Reversio. Kept it in. Off Bovair's foot. It allows Fagundes to come back for it. Opens up the field. Sprays it down the right channel. Bunbury runs onto it, in the box. Bunbury shoots and scores. A brilliant individual effort by Teal Bunbury. And we're tied up in the 43rd minute. What a response by New England. Fagundes opened up the field. This is 1v1. Bunbury against Iose. Gets free, blasts it, I think off Maurer. Looked like he got a piece. Let's watch again. Iose was there, quick release. Maurer gets a piece, but you try touching a bullet coming at you. Tough goal to give up for the New York Cosmos. They had the lead in the 38th, courtesy of Bovair, on a brilliant build-up from New York. And within 5 minutes, that lead is gone. And it's Teal Bunbury who strikes. Remember, he made his first start in almost 2 months, June 18th. His father, Alex, a great Canadian player back in the day. Bunbury, with a goal in MLS play, now has won in the U.S. Open Cup. And it's a huge one to tie it up. Knocked out. Corner kick for New England. So how do the Cosmos respond now? Less about a breakdown or settling back. That was one man beating a good defender. Straight up. Outswinger for Steve Newman. Here it comes, up in the air, loose to Gonçalves. Challenges Reversio. Maurer, oh, that's smart. Saved it along the byline, otherwise would have been a corner kick. And we have entered first half stoppage time. Orozco. Hunter Freeman pushes up. Back comes Bunbury. Freeman. Long range shot, and it sizzles wide. And the first of 2 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. Shaping up to be a terrific second half. Bovair with the goal for the Cosmos in the 38th, answered on a brilliant individual effort from Teal Bunbury in the 43rd. Crossed the goal box, ripped it by Jimmy Maurer after getting around Iose for a clean look. Foul here on Erivo. Gives it back to the Cosmos. Mendez back for Aversio. Remember, last year against the New York Red Bulls, Cosmos were down 1-0. They tied it at 1, courtesy of Lucky Kosana. But the Red Bulls added one more before the break, courtesy of Anatola Bong, to take a 2-1 lead, and eventually won that match 4-1. A lot closer than the final score indicated. Sasha Question scored a penalty kick in the second half. Mike Grella, on a terrific goal, sealed it late in the second half. Remember, the winner of this match gets the winner of the Red Bulls and Philadelphia Union. Second half of that one, it's all tied at 1. Union have come back with the equalizer. They knocked the Red Bulls out last year in the Open Cup. The Cosmos have never broken through to the quarterfinals. J-Heap squad, big answer from Bunbury in the 43rd after Bovair scored early for the Cosmos. 1-1 the score. Round of 16 from St. John's University, and it is halftime. We will step aside, come back with first half highlights between the Cosmos and Revolution. Welcome back to our coverage of the 5th round U.S. Open Cup, New England Revolution, and the host, New York Cosmos, here from Queens, New York. Let's go to the 22nd minute. Only yellow card issued in the first half to Diego Fagundes of New England. Terrific chance for New York. Cairo Arrieta, point blank denied by Bobby Shuttleworth in the 27th. That was huge. But remember this name, Arrieta, because in the 35th, Cosmos with another opportunity. Header wide from Arrieta. He was everywhere. After Freeman whips it in, Arrieta didn't have the angle against Samba as well as Farrell. But then this, Orozco, Arrieta, Ruben Bover had all day. Puts it in past Shuttleworth. 1-0 Cosmos. This in the 38th. Terrific buildup. So New York holding the cards, but then this. Fagundes finds Bunbury, attacks Ioze, just rips it off Jimmy Maurer and in. What a response by New England. This was terrific. Against a stalwart defender, Bunbury, what can you say? Simply put, he owns him. 1-1 the score at the break from Belson Stadium. Remember, the New York Cosmos, since their reboot, have never made it as far as the quarterfinals. Last year lost at the Red Bulls. 2 years ago lost in Philadelphia, just south in Chester, on penalty kicks to the Philadelphia Union. They are trying to break through finally. It was looking good, but what a quick response by New England. Jay Heaps has to be pleased with that response. His team has been inconsistent this year, starting to gain traction in MLS. Winners of 4 of 5 before a loss to DC United Saturday. Can only wonder what Gio Savarese said to his team in the locker room after they had the lead and then they didn't. Addervo, the only sub for New England in the first half, came on in the 32nd minute in place of the injured Agudelo. And there is Gio Savarese. One-time terrific New York, New Jersey Metro star. In fact, he scored the first 8 goals in team history. Speaking of his former team, right now down to Philadelphia 2-1. They're in the second half. Winner of that match gets the winner of this one. And the winner of this match, Cosmos or New England, will host the next round of the quarterfinals. That is for sure. It will be either at Belson Stadium or somewhere else with the Revolution hosting. They've hosted a number of venues in their history in the U.S. Open Cup, whether it be in Ludlow, Massachusetts, New Britain, Connecticut, Boston, or even Providence, Rhode Island. Here we go. Second half. It's curved into the area. Not cleared entirely. Kept along by the Cosmos. Chipped in by Freeman. And then kicked out again by Farrell. Ed Cohen with you with the action from Jamaica, New York. Goal scorers, Bover in the 38th, Bunbury in the 43rd. Cosmos have yet to make a change. Guenzati. Watson takes it away. Your Cosmos in their home white kits. New England Revolution in blue. Just underway since the break. Reversio. Freeman whips it into the box, and it sails to the big 6'2" goalie, Bobby Shuttleworth. Jose Gonçalves. Addervo. Here comes Scott Caldwell. More spacing here from New England, at least to start this half. Give and go. Stays in play. Addervo attacking Guenzati. Addervo crosses. And that one sails across the area and out for a Cosmos throw-in. First ever meeting between these two franchises. Newman. Throwing New England. Andrew Farrell will take this one. Played well on the right side. Also played there 2 years ago, 2014. Ayose. Oof, tough one there for Bunbury. When you've got a big goal, you'll take one to the jaw and like it. Sprayed out wide and misfired by Juan Arango, and he knows it. 48th minute, tied at 1. Reversio took it away. Freeman kept it in. And McCrary will get the throw-in. Open Cup winners last night, Seattle, which has had such a terrific run in the history of the Open Cup. 4-1 winners over Real Salt Lake. Seattle Sounders winners of 4 U.S. Open Cups, most recently in 2014. Chicago Fire beat Columbus 2-1 last night, so they're on to the quarterfinals as well. Which of these two teams will join them? Remember, the Cosmos, one of 2 teams remaining among the 16 from outside MLS. The other being Fort Lauderdale, taking on Orlando City tonight. Served into the area, line drive, and then wide from Watson. Jimmy Maurer, arguably his greatest performance in one match in a Cosmos uniform against NYCFC last year. 3 saves in penalty kicks. Just incredible. Reversio sails over Guinzotti and back out. Guinzotti, jackknife down, taken away by the Revs. Big tackle, Danny Zatella. Served across by Caldwell. For the trailer, Farrell. Watson. Bunbury overran it. Fagundes gave it up to Zatella. Quick service up the field. Contact. No call. Again, a much slower pace to start this half on both sides. Notably for New England, extended their pressure from the get-go. Race here, Erivo. He's got it out wide, attacking Ayose. Erivo draws a second man, Orozco, plucked it loose. Ayose, was he smart to let it go? That's the question. Corner kick. Last touch by the Cosmos, the ruling for the side official. Remember, Ayose, miscommunication earlier in the glare with Maurer led to a corner kick. Uncharacteristic, he does it again. '52nd minute, we're tied at 1. Scott Newman. Like that, Steve Newman takes the outswinger. Low liner intercepted. And quickly cleared up to Bovair. Juggled it, lost it. Here's Samba. Referee called the foul before the ball went to touch because the assistant referee was ready with the flag to call a potential throw-in. It's going to be taken by Fagundes. Ayose, 10 yards back. Diego Fagundes, the first ever homegrown player signed to the Revolution's Youth Academy. Referee seeing something he didn't like in the area. See Reversio, Samba being separated. Here comes Fagundes. Low liner, swept away by Bovair. Fagundes chips it, edge of the box. Newman, oh, there was a foul there, no doubt. Play on. How'd that stay in? It did not. Jairo Arrieta, the Cosmos star of the first half. Denied in a point-blank chance. Header wide. And then the assist on Bovair's pretty goal. Revolution have used one sub. Arrivo came on for Agudelo. Chris Tierney, Kellen Rowe, Kai Kamara, Lee Win, all are still available. Only 2 of them will come on. Zatella, aggressive there on the ball. Arango to Orozco. Now New England brings their pressure. Leads to this, Gonçalves. Got through to Arrivo. Out wide, Bunbury. Sends it on Maurer, who came back to knock it away. Out of position, and Teal Bunbury almost made him pay. Sneaky. Maurer caught flat-footed. Got back just in time for a one-handed parry. Teal Bunbury almost had a second. Back post. Foul in the area on New England, like it was Samba. Teal Bunbury had a terrific goal back in the 43rd. 1v1, he crushed Ayose. This time, trying to sneak it past Maurer, he almost did. Entering the 56th. Bunbury again. Gave it up. Arango. Orozco. Leads it ahead. Taken down here. Worked in the middle for the trailer. Guinzotti. Left-footed shot. Rolls in. Cosmos have the lead. Wow, what an answer for Sebastian Guinzotti. It's 2-1 New York. Seba in the 56th. A breakdown from New England. Look at the patience. Shuttleworth out of position. He was drawn out to the edge of his 6. The touch out from Arango. The goal from Guinzotti. And that was after a turnover by Bunbury. It looked like New England stopped with it in slow motion. A goal against the run of play for the New York Cosmos. They lead 2-1. Bunbury quickly into the area. Waits. Has a man. Fagundes is blocked. Sacrifice. Reversio. He took it in a bad spot. Good news is the ball didn't go into a bad spot. Guinzotti in the 56th. Cosmos have had 2 one-goal leads. Now the question is, with a lot of time left, can they hold this one? Corner kick after Reversio sacrificed himself on the Fagundes blast. Outswinger. And a foul in the area. Jimmy Maurer. I wouldn't call it a great save as much as it was an outstanding recovery. From outside the area, Bunbury almost snuck one in. Maurer, in no man's land, came back to knock it away. New England's best chance to start this half. Orozco in pursuit. Here against Farrell. Johandre Orozco. Nice connection. Played back out by Arango. Bovair. Arango. Oh, lost control. A note from Chester, Pennsylvania. 87th minute. Philadelphia Union. They were down 1-0. Now lead 2-1. Trying to hang on. Knock out the New York Red Bulls for a second straight year in the U.S. Open Cup. They knocked out the Cosmos 2 years ago in penalty kicks. Philadelphia, first place in the Eastern Conference in MLS. Here comes McCrary. Reversio slows him down. Javon Watson. Bunbury will serve it back to Farrell. Attacks against Orozco. Farrell chips it in. Reversio is there to give off to Mel. We've entered the 60th with the Cosmos leading 2-1. Guenzati with the go-ahead a couple of minutes ago in the 56th. Both Cosmos goals have come in deep. Here's a cross in the area. Almost was there. Glances off Arrieta's foot. But he has had the big chances for the New York Cosmos. Was on the doorstep here. One touch laced in by Arango. The vision he brings to this team when they're at their best. A lot of times number 18's in the middle of it. Now we've said it before, the connection is made with Arrieta. It's paid huge dividends for the New York Cosmos. Still early, 61st. But if you're Jay Heaps, head coach of New England, at what point do you start to think about making your next substitution? And the answer is now, in the form of the lethal Kai Kamara. Kamara in a move clearly to generate more offense. On for Scott Caldwell here in the 61st. And New England has one sub left. New York Cosmos with all three. So number 13, Kai Kamara for New England. Last year sensational as a member of Columbus. With the Crew, scored 22 goals. Lost out on the Golden Boot for league MVP to Toronto's Sebastian Giovinco. What a year it was. And then unrest with his teammates to start this season. Was shipped out. New England, change of scenery, welcoming him with open arms. Lead down the left side. Here's a cross. Maurer backpedals, and he's got it. 62nd minute. These next 28 plus before stoppage time are going to feel like 28 years for Jimmy Maurer. Can they preserve this one-goal lead? How will the Cosmos approach it? Lead from Arrieta. Tried to connect back with Guinzotti. Watson. And Kamara clipped by Mendez. Farrell. Fagundes. Played out wide. Edervo. Javon Watson. Member among the holding midfielders up for the back line tonight. Farrell. Ricochet is out. Bunbury missed the connection with Farrell. Bovair gave it up. Watson will sling it out wide. Served into the box. Brought down by Kamara. Loose, deflected, wide. Went through Kamara, found the trailer Newman. And luckily for New York, it did not find the back of the net. Let's watch. Against two white jerseys, Kamara brought it down. Reversio, who blocked a shot in the area earlier, recovers again. That was huge. '64th, still a hair-raising experience for New York, leading 2-1. Bunbury wins this one. Iose out wide. Orozco will open up the field. Freeman serves it into the area. Flag stays down. Shuttleworth makes a huge save. Over the top, Cosmos with a golden opportunity. Bobby Shuttleworth keeps it out. Arrieta just stays onside. Chops it onto Shuttleworth. Difficult save on the turf. Boom. He is denied clean looks from Arrieta twice here tonight. Corner kick Cosmos here in the 65th. In swinger for Iose. Curls it in. Deflects off the head of Watson. And it's cleared out. Guinzotti. Freeman. Nice flick on. Arrieta. Poise. On the ground. Orozco. And it's blocked. Went off the back of Samba. Chance for New England here to counter. Cosmos recovered. Watson. Here's McCrary. Ball gets through to Bovair. He had the Cosmos' first goal in the 38th minute on a brilliant drop-off feed from Arrieta. Freeman tried to go over the top. Samba negates that. And now the Cosmos starting to extend their pressure. And a chance to take a 3-1 lead. Shuttleworth makes the huge stop for the second time on Arrieta. Farrell clips Orozco. Johandri Orozco teed it up for Danny Satella's header against NYCFC in the 4th round. Offside on New York. Here comes Edervo. Open field for the youngster. Score the winner against Carolina in the 4th round in extra time. 103rd minute. Kamara came on here tonight in the 61st. Moves it on Reversio. On the ground, across. Taken away and cleared. Nice save. Federer connects with Bunbury. He's got one already. Iose steps in. Offside netting. Thought I heard a whistle for a foul on Bunbury for the takedown of Iose. This was a terrific save by Adeva. Bunbury. Iose doesn't give up his ground. That wasn't a play on the ball. It's a final from Chester, Pennsylvania. For the second straight year, Philadelphia ends the New York Red Bulls run in the U.S. Open Cup. 2-1 Philly. So they will move on and visit either New England or New York in the quarterfinals July 20th here in the U.S. Open Cup. Among the final 8, Philadelphia. Chris Pontius, who has had a terrific season amidst new scenery for the Philadelphia Union. With the 2 goals, Mike Rella had given New York a 1-0 lead, but Philly advances on the road in the quarterfinals against one of these 2 teams in a couple of weeks. What a turnaround under head coach Jim Curtin for Philadelphia. 2-1 Cosmos, 70th minute of this one. Adeva served on back by Newman to Gonsalves. And you can see Cosmos again extending their pressure with Arango and Arrieta. Shuttleworth, he's got a big leg. Watson, and now Gonsalves. Long ball from the captain. Bunbury against Iose. Iose, a lot of contact. The Spaniard. Well done. Out to Arrieta. Just missed the run of Bovair. Bodies tumble. Could have been a play on Arrieta. None too pleased. He felt there was contact throughout there from the 20-year-old Zachary Adeva. Reversio. Contact from behind, and Guenzati is fouled. 2-1 New York. Round of 16 U.S. Open Cup. Ed Cohen with you. Our production presented to you on U.S. Soccer. Foul on Danny Zatella. Fagundes sprays it out wide. Connects with Bunbury. It's been a nuisance on the right side coming against Iose from the start of this match. Evidence no more by the goal in the 43rd. That was brilliant. Cosmos in Revolution. Cosmos in white. The Revs in blue. Here in the round of 16 of the Open Cup. Ed Cohen with you. Our production team from One World Sports, terrific job here tonight. Sean McCabe, John Dwyer, John Leach. Terrific job at the controls here tonight. Misplay by Iose. Bunbury takes it away. Drawn out wide. Bunbury serves it in. Mendez knocked it down. Cosmos, a turnover by Iose. New England trying to pounce. Farrell lost it to Bovair. Newman. And now Bunbury. Adrivo. Teal Bunbury. Chips it up front. Fagundes lost it. Finally cleared by Reversio. Gonçalves quickly to the ball. Again taken by New York. Granzotti with the go-ahead goal in the 56th. Set up by Arango. Here's Orozco now. Finds that soft spot in the middle again, but it's cleared out to Watson. New England, secondary break. Here they come. Fagundes. Kamara came on in the 61st. Tumbles down. Zatella with the foul. New England now at the free chance in the 74th. Near Cosmos about to make their first substitution. And the veteran Adam Moffat, native of Glasgow, Scotland, has come on as we've now entered the 75th. Chipped in, headed up, full volley, Samba. Mauer's there. You can see Gonçalves saying Mauer took it beyond the byline. Mauer's kick taken away. Kamara moves in. Kamara, oh, it's blocked and then put in. Kai Kamara blocked it, or rather Reversio blocked the chance for Kamara. Second effort. Goal. We're tied at 2. We didn't have the angle in real time, but Mauer, his kick was taken away. Watch Kamara. Deflection. Boom. Stays with it. Tough angle and scores. Wow. This was the sub Gio Savarese knew to be dangerous. A fresh Kai Kamara comes on in the 61st and now scores in the 75th to tie the match at 2. Oh, Kamara almost took down Reversio and got to it. Brand new match. Revs fans with hopes of a first U.S. Open Cup since 2007. Well, they need to advance, get to the quarterfinals first. New life. If it stays tied after regulation, no golden goal. Instead, 2 15-minute extra time periods. And if no one scores then, we'll go to a shootout if it's tied at the end of 120. Winner will host the Philadelphia Union, who will beat the New York Red Bulls tonight 2-1. Final sub for New England. Lee wins on. Adrivo jostled with Zatella. Watson jumps to it, clears. So Wynn in for Fagundes. Here comes Lee Wynn. Had a break, through ball, clipped away by Moffat. Sails over. It should be a corner kick. Turning point, Jimmy Maurer. Watch this. His kick headed right back by Newman. And Kamara. Reversio blocks. Second effort. Not against that guy. He is going to put it in. Here's the corner. Loose. Deflected. Edervo had it. Out for Kamara. Win with a seam. His cross blocked and then offside netting. Another corner kick for the New England Revolution. Jimmy Maurer facing heat here in the second half. The Cosmos goal against the run of play, courtesy of Guinzotti. Win. Kamara, Newman, worked out by the Cosmos defense here in the 79th. Johandri Orozco attacks Andrew Farrell down the left side. Iose for Moffitt. The Cosmos lone sub came on for Ruben Bover, who played well. Began to lose his edge in the second after scoring the Cosmos' first goal in the 38th. Zatella. Flag up offside on New York as we've entered now the 80th minute. Cosmos about to make their second sub of the night. Lucky Kosana has come on. Reversio coming off. Jimmy Ockford's taking his place. Gio Severese using his final two substitutions. Moffitt, Kosana, Ockford all come off here this evening. Wynn takes it away. Lee Wynn could not serve it over Moffitt, who clears it out to Lucky Kosana. Kept in by Watson to Edervo. Over the top ball. Bunbury waits, got onside, takes it away, and shoots one that Maurer takes. 81st minute, tied at 2. Soccer gods could call it justice. Guinzotti's goal against the run of play for New York in the 56th. A Maurer kick. Far from a good one. Was taken away and Kamara put it in off the rebound. Here come the Cosmos. And out comes Shuttleworth to make the stop. So Kosana on for Orozco. Cosmos combined the two strikers in Kosana and Arrieta with the game tied. Have to wonder if this is a move by Gio Severese. Yes, to get fresh bodies out there. But also, you look at New England, and this is a team now with Edervo, Wynn, and Kamara on as subs. If this goes to extra time, those are some big players with a little more rest, a little less wear on their legs midweek. Ockford, who came on for Reversio. Moffitt tried to turn it upfield. Edervo took it away. Here's Kamara. Kai Kamara in the area. Bunbury. Maurer's out. Goal! He stings the corner. A turnover again, and the second goal tonight for Teal Bunbury. 3-2, New England. Adivo snatched it from Moffitt. Kamara, Bunbury, terrific overlapping run, and Maurer stood no chance. A lot of contact. Moffitt was looking in the eyes of the official on the ground. Play on, Bunbury stings it. The impact of Kai Kamara has been huge. He scores in the 75th, and he sets up Bunbury. I have to give credit to Adivo as well, who has seized the opportunity. 2 matches in the Open Cup. Scored against Carolina. Frees up what's now the go-ahead. And the Cosmos must find their cardiac old selves. They need an equalizer. Zatella tried to rip it on the ground, intercepted by Watson. Coughed it up. Freeman. Watson. When Zadi came down, Watson on top of him. Foul on New England. Both teams have used their 3 substitutions. Hunter Freeman stands over it. Deflected. Freeman again. This time met by Gonsalves. Clipped. Wanarongo taken down by Newman. Free kick for the Cosmos in the 85th. New York led 2-1. Zadi's goal in the 56th. But then Kamara tied it in the 75th. Bunbury with the go-ahead in the 83rd. That's where we stand now. 3-2 Revs. Arango on a drive. Bounces right to Shuttleworth. They're not in this position without this guy. After Brad Knighton started the prior 3 matches, including 1 in the Open Cup, Shuttleworth returns. He robbed Arrieta point blank twice. Cosmos, one of 2 non-MLS teams in the round of 16, the other being Fort Lauderdale. They're tied at 1 in the 88th minute with Orlando City. Going back to the Orlando-Fort Lauderdale match, 2 red cards, 1 each, handed out in that one. And now Gio Savarese hoping the magic of his cardiac Cosmos can shine through again. A year ago in the 4th round, they were down 2-0 in the second half against NYCFC. Kosana tied it in the 90th minute. Maurer saved them in PKs before a Hunter Gorski strike to win. Iose put all his might behind that one. Gonzati, Samba on his back. Let's see if they move Iose back. Up, they called the foul. Approaching the 88th, 3-2 New England Revolution. 2 goals tonight from Teal Bunbury. Freeman has time serves it in. Ockford, Watson. Ockford again, this time brought it down. Kamara tangled with Guinzotti. Ockford fires, and Shuttleworth is there to make the save. He is earning the nickname Big Save Bob. 29 years old from Western New York. Different part of the state tonight. Trying to leave before shipping to Montreal. Back to MLS play with a win in the Open Cup. Maurer. Ockford. Long ball. Cassana tries to track it down. McCrary's there. Zatella. Wind comes back, interrupts him. Cosmos running out of time. We're in the 89th. We will see in a matter of minutes how much is added in stoppage time. Long ball, Hunter Freeman. A race for Cassana. Out comes Shuttleworth, and he's got it. There is a settled nature right now for the New England Revolution with a 1-goal lead. And the Cosmos are having trouble generating any offense, anything on the attack. Are their chances fleeting? They led 2-1 into the 75th minute. It unraveled from there. Misplay by the Cosmos off the kick from Maurer led to the tying goal. A turnover led to Bunbury's second of the game. Zatella tapped out wide. Run for Freeman. Here's the cross. Cassana header knocked down right to Shuttleworth. Climbed the back of the defender. There was no foul, but no goal. And we're in the 90th now. Lee Wynn. Mendez knocked it loose. Handball. Rose up along the arm of Arivo. Can the Cosmos find a way here in the 90th? Speaking to Hunter Freeman this morning, he said 2 years ago they were unlucky. Last year came up just short. He'll take this free kick as we've entered the first of 3 minutes of stoppage time. Freeman serves it in. Ockford beaten to it. It's loose. Knife towards the goal and over the crossbar. Juan Arango brought it down. It was teed up. Watson headed right to Arango. Wrong place. Cosmos don't get the result. New England in no rush. Arivo missed it. Here comes Guinzotti. Arivo knocked it out last. And then buy some time, to the dismay of some of the New York fans. Second minute of stoppage time. Driven in by Moffitt. Knocked down by Samba. Brings it upfield to Win. Back for Samba. Bunbury staying on side, and Moffitt turned it loose to Maurer. New England by a goal. Trying to advance to host Philly on July 20th in the quarterfinals. Bunbury lost it to Moffitt, who's got it back from Arrieta. Toes it out wide. He's got Guinzotti. Seba moves in. Through ball. Arango knocked out by Watson. Pleading that it's off of Arango. Off the ball, Kai Kamara took out Sebastian Guinzotti. We'll see if they take into account this little lapse here in stoppage time. Throw into Iose. Wynn challenges. Freeman into the area. Arango. Header knocked away. Out to Bunbury. Maurer to midfield. Maurer serves it in. Ockford beaten to it. Moffitt brought it down. Kamara's there. Here comes New England. Trying to burn the final seconds here in stoppage time. Wynn in pursuit. Foul there on Zatella. And Lee Wynn is down. Wynn, one of the stars for New England. Well, there are 3 subs. Hate to see any injury at this juncture, especially if you're New England. That's it. The New England Revolution come to New York, tie it in the second half, win it on Bunbury's second. Shuttleworth, big saves throughout tonight. Jay Heap's squad survives. They will host Philadelphia in a few weeks. And the New York Cosmos dream on their fingertips as they tried to break through to the quarterfinals. It was there for them. Some misplays, ones they'll ponder. Gio Savarese's squad here in the Open Cup falls short for the 3rd straight year. And the round of 16. So New England moves on with a 3-2 victory. 2 goals tonight from Teal Bunbury. Almost had a third. Maurer made a huge save. Kamara, huge impact off the bench. So for our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. Thanks for watching. New England and Philadelphia will be the matchup in the quarterfinals of the Open Cup.